Hello! Today we'll be tearing open this Intel 535 series solid state drive, 360 gig capacity. We'll flip it around the back and we'll get our trusty X-Acto knife and we'll break this factory seal. Actually, I'll set this down for a moment while I go ahead and do that. Okay, just one hand in this thing. Okay, alright, now let's open. So, it slides out. Or it will slide out. Or we could just do it like this. Yeah, that's better. Easy. Alright, so there's your SSD in this cardboard packaging. So, ESD bag. Simple. You can throw it around a little bit since it's not a normal hard drive. Sticker. Speed Demon. Yeah, that's nice to have. An installation guide for noobs. CDs. Who uses these anymore? I guess that's for the 7.5 to 9.5 spacer. And your SATA cable. Alright, so I took the SSD out of its ESD protective bag. Here it's silver. Probably shouldn't show the back as serial number, but yeah, you can see the little chip design. And the 9mm spacer actually has a window for it, so if you were to place it on it, if you needed to or wanted to, then you'd still have that, but it'll also say Intel solid state drive, so it mostly preserves the design elements as well. Don't mind me just listening to some Mr. Scrow. So as you can see, or will be able to see, there's our SSD hooked up to that wire, and we'll fire it up in Crystal Disk Info. Disk 3, 360 gigs, good. Hey, temperature sensor. And it also has total reads, total writes, unlike the M4 here, where it's pretty much you're going blind. But yeah, so currently USB, serial ATA. We'll put this in my case momentarily, and we'll do a quick cut, and you'll see that. Alright, so I went ahead and stuck the SSD into my case. I went ahead and imaged it off of my old Crucial M4. That happened, and the previous clips were recorded just under 3 weeks ago, so by the time you're watching this, it'll be bang on 3 weeks or a bit over 3 weeks. It's nice because it has throughput statistics and a temperature sensor, whereas the M4 that I was using previously didn't have anything of the sort, no temperature, no throughput. One of the cool things I found out about Crystal Disk Info just recently, actually, was its resident option, as well as its startup option, but mostly its resident option, where instead of closing the window means closing the program, closing the window just means minimizing it to the taskbar, so at any time I can just bring it back up again, and it allows me to see these pretty nice graphs since it'll refresh your statistics every so often. I believe mine's the default, actually. Yeah, it's around 10 minutes. I might have changed it. I'd have to look to see what the default is. I'm pretty sure it's 10 minutes. But so yeah, these graphs are nice to see since you're not just flying blind. And even if you don't have an SSD with fancy statistics like how much you've run to the drive, it's still nice to see for reallocated sectors to see when and where your drives start to go haywire, or just keeping an eye on your drives in general. So yeah, that'll probably wrap it up for this video. We'll see you sometime in the future.